Hi, everyone. Happy Father's Day to all of you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It's been a while since I've been on, and I thought I would come on and show you what sold this weekend on eBay and Poshmark. I have a mosquito or gnat or something flying in my ear. It's driving me crazy. So let's just go ahead and get started. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Reseller Robo. Welcome to my Sunday night live shipping show. It's been a while since I've been here, so I thought I'd hop on. I got quite a few packages to ship out tonight. Hi, Glenn. Yes, you are a two-timer you, and I do hope you make a sale tonight during the show. If anybody's going to make a sale, it's going to be you. So, I have quite a few things to ship out, but some of this is from Friday sales because Friday I was sick as a dog. Oh my God, I had a fever. I was talking out of my head. Um, I could not ship. I literally could not ship Saturday. I was recovering. I slept almost 48 straight hours, but I'm on the mend. And hey, Craig, happy Father's Day to you. And so I just wanted to dedicate tonight's show to my dad. If he's watching later, I did send him a link. Hopefully, he will watch the first few minutes and say, "Hey, Dad, happy Father's Day. Enjoyed having lunch with you today." And to my brother, Brian, we go every Father's Day to a little cafe called Honor Cafe. It is to honor the military, all branches. It is not just a cafe, but it is also a museum. So if you're ever in the North Houston area, you don't want to skip Honor Cafe. It is absolutely amazing. Take the kids, they will learn so much fun from it. The food is amazing. They have a piano player, and every day at 12:30, he plays the national anthem. And we happen to walk in right at 12:30. Everyone in the entire restaurant stands up and faces the flag and sings the national anthem. It is just something to be seen when the whole restaurant stops what they're doing. The people come out of the kitchen. It's just incredible. It just brings tears to your eyes. So that's where we always celebrate Father's Day because my dad is a veteran. And so anyway, that's what we do. And it was a lot of fun. Hi, Douglas Harlows. How are you? Nice to see you here. I'm not sure if you've been here before, but welcome, welcome. I appreciate you tonight. So if you're a father, happy Father's Day. If you're a single mom, happy Father's Day to you because you serve as both. And if you have a man in your life, maybe not a father, but someone who's been impressive on your life, feel free to, in the side chat tonight, tell us a little bit about him, his life. Let us know how special he was to you. I had several men in my life growing up who also served as father figures, especially when my dad couldn't be around. He traveled a little bit. There was one point, like my senior year, when he was away for quite a while on a job. And so I did have other men in my life who kind of served as the father figures in my life, and I owe them a lot. And I think they've all passed now. But so, got a lot going on here. So I've been absent. I've been absent off the internet. So much has happened. Last weekend, I was driving home on Sunday. I was thinking this was the best weekend ever because on Saturday, I worked a little bit. We went swimming. We went to our favorite Mexican restaurant, had margaritas. Then I got up on Sunday and went to the flea market, bought some appliances, went and had lunch with my parents. And so on the way home, I even said it out loud in the car. I was like, this is Sunday. I wish every weekend could be like this. Work a little, play a little, work a little, play a little. It was amazing. What happens when I get home? Well, when I got home, I sat down on the couch and my dog was so happy to see me. And she jumped upon the ottoman that was in front of me. And I guess I kind of moved my hand weird and it scared her. And she flipped off the ottoman and landed on her back right hip. And she could not use her back right leg. And so we waited about an hour and it didn't get any better. She couldn't use her leg. So I hiked it down to the emergency vet hospital. It's an actual hospital. They have oncologists, they have eye specialists, they have dermatologists. It's an actual hospital in Houston. Very pricey, but all specialists and cardiologists. I mean, anything you need, they have it. They see birds, they see ferrets, they see turtles, anything. In fact, when I went in, there was a guy with a macaw in his arms. So I took her in there, and the one thing I don't like about it is they don't let you go back with the animals. And that bothered me a lot because my dog is an anxious dog anyway. But the reason for that, I think, is there are a lot of dogs and cats and other animals there that are in distress, and they don't want you to go back there. Possibility of you seeing them and they think you're taking them home, and then they even get more upset. So I stayed out in the waiting room for quite a while. And after I knew she was all set and she was going to be there for a couple of hours, I told Janie, I said, I can't sit out here anymore because there's people out there crying, their animals are dying or possibly dying. And I was sitting there listening to all this crying and carrying on. And I just couldn't do it emotionally. And so I asked the doctors, I said, is it okay if I go home? Because you say she's going to be here at least 3 hours. And they said, yeah, go home and we'll call you, and if you can pick her, if she doesn't need to stay overnight, we'll call you and you can come pick her up. So they were concerned that her hip was dislocated, but everything was fine. She just has soft tissue damage, and she's on the mend. So what ended up was, I thought was a great weekend, ended up being our typical weekend. It's like something always happens. Like, we never get a break, but like my wife said, that's life, right? That's life, and things come at you constantly. So then Monday I went sourcing. Tuesday I worked for my boss, but I worked from home because he's out of the country for 2 weeks. And so I did a little bit of work, but not much. So Wednesday I was going to hit the ground running, right? Well, Tuesday night I get a call from my daughter. She doesn't have childcare for Wednesday, and she lives in Austin, 3 hours away. So Wednesday I got in my car, drove 3 hours to Austin, babysat for 6 hours, got back in the car, drove home 3 hours. So that was Wednesday. Thursday I was trying to play catch up. And then Friday, I got sick as a dog with fever. I was delirious. I was vomiting, and I was down. Like, I was down for 48 hours. So my mail person came to the door Saturday, and he's like, you don't have any packages? And I said, yeah, I'm sick. And he goes, do you want me to come back? And I'm like, no, there's no way I can go out in that hot garage and pack. So, but I appreciated him saying he would come back, but that's how it goes. So, so everybody seems to know Douglas. So that's good. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to move you guys over because I have a lot to ship. I'm going to try to ship they're not difficult items, but the more complex items. In other words, bundles. I am happy to say that my swimsuits are finally starting to sell. I think I sold at least 3 swimsuits this weekend. And I was really panicked because I probably have between 80 and 100 swimsuits now, and they just have not been selling. And when I go to my honey hole now, I am super, super picky about the bathing suits that I'm buying. But I think that I'll probably get more sales during the off season when people can't find them in the store. At least that's what I'm thinking is going to happen. So let me go ahead and do some of these bundle sales for you. And I had to refund both buyers because for some reason both orders came in separately, and I do combined shipping, and I don't want people to say you didn't give me a combined shipping discount. So this first one sold for $28.77, and appliance parts have not been selling for me lately. I don't know what the problem is. I finally took the auto accept off. The auto decline off because I had an auto decline amount on there, but it hasn't even checked because I thought, well, maybe some things are getting declined and they shouldn't be. But anyway, so this first one is a West Bend. It's an iced tea maker infusion tube. And then let's see if I can remove that, if that helps. Okay, so that's the first piece she bought. And what did I say she spent for that? $28.77. It was listed in January. And this other piece comes from the same one. She spent $18.96. So I refunded her $3.50 for shipping, because these are going to ship together. And that's the lid to the picture. All right, guys, let me know if I'm buffering, because I'm having weird internet service. I was watching Scott Sells a few minutes ago, and he was buffering, and everybody told me he was not buffering on their end, and so I'm a little panicked. I restarted my computer, and I don't know if it fixed it. If it's too irritating, let me know, and I will just stop the show. I'd rather stop the show than y'all have to watch me. Hey, Maggie, good to see you. So you just reminded me of something, Maggie. Tomorrow night we are doing our Tag Talk, Maggie and I, at 8 p.m. Central, June 17th, and we're going to be talking about clothing and media photography to resell on eBay, Amazon, and Poshmark. If you cannot join us live, please watch the replay. We greatly appreciate it. And let me see. Why don't we go ahead, before I ship these two items, why don't we go ahead and send out some juju for everybody? Oh, I thought I was going to get my tape gun part done before that was over. Sorry. All right, so I want to get this shipped and get it in the basket. How are you doing, Maggie? Maggie, do you have an announcement tonight that you'd like to make? Let me know. Hey, Carol. Carol, I have a question for you. Were you the one who recommended the light kit that I use? I think it was either you or Sue, because tomorrow night on our show, I wanted to give one of you credit. It's the rectangular light kit. Let me know if it's you. If it's you, I'll give you credit. If it's not, then I think it might be Sue. I'm just not sure who it was. All right, this goes in a 12 by 6 by 6. I'm going to put the banner up in just a second. I had a weird thing happen the other day. I couldn't ship without putting a custom form, and it said it was going to Guam, and I don't do international shipping. Like, I use the eBay international shipping, and I went ahead and filled it out, but I don't know if I did it right. It took it, but I don't know why it would default to that, where I would have to fill out a custom form. I've never, ever filled out a custom form before. I was petrified. I just filled, it had a HS number, and I have no idea what that is. So I left that blank, and it took it. So I don't know. Hope that wasn't something I was supposed to put in there. I don't know. Anyway, let's hope everything's working tonight. Am I buffering, guys? And is my, last time I was on live, which was like almost 2 weeks ago, my sound was weird, but I think I had my fan on. And I think that's why it was so bad. Normally the fan doesn't come over on the recording, but I think that's what it was that time. But I'm looking right now, and I seem like I'm buffering to me. I'm excited too, Maggie. And like when I click on your names and everything, it's very, very delayed. Like I click you, and then I have to wait like 3 seconds before I see you on the screen. So, well, we're going to just see what's going on, because like right now my printer's not printing. So I don't know. So I thought I was out of these stickers, and I put them on my packages because I want to thank people, right? And it has a heart to remember that my store is 10 of Hearts. But I thought I was out. For some reason, I thought I was out. So I wanted to reorder, and they say they don't have them anymore. So I thought, well, I'll just get these. They are so little. They say, thank you for supporting my small business. Look how little these things are. And they don't serve my purpose. My purpose is to also seal my poly mailers one more time in case, because I'm real funky about the way I fold my poly mailers. Sometimes they don't fold right, and I don't feel like they seal right. So now I'm stuck with 1,000 of these little stickers. And then I found another 2 rolls of these that I had. It's just been a week. What can I tell you? And then right before my show, I was like, oh my God, I'm out of business cards. I don't have enough business cards for tonight. And I go over on my table, and for some reason, my business cards are there. I'm like, where did they come from? Like, it's just been a week. No buffering. Okay, well, I guess it's just me. So let me put this banner up. And for those of you who are new to the show, let me know if you make a sale and it's on the honor system, and all you have to do is tell me what you sold during the show, and I will play a song for you. I'm going to wait a few more minutes before we come in and people come in, and then we're going to talk about birthdays and then concerns in the community. And did Carol ever answer my question? She didn't answer my question yet. Okay. Maybe she had to leave for a few minutes. Okay, now we're going to do this next one. It's a 4 bundle sale. I'm not really sure how to show this without showing this person's name. Oh, dang it. I have to, I'm going to have to go back and put the tracking number in that one. I forgot. I'll do that after the show. Okay, so this lady bought 4 tops. The first set of tops she paid $49.61 for, and I've never heard of this brand. This one was listed in June of 2023. I mean, the only reason I would have gotten it was because it's a plus size and it's thermal. It's by Cotton Blue. I don't know if anybody's ever, sold that before. And then the next one was a Romans t-shirt. Again, another 1X. Now that one's a little cuter because it does have like a little pinching right there, a little cinching in the, what do you call it, right there in the chest area, and little flutter sleeves it looks like. And then, like I said, she bought 3 of them together. Then Woman Within, this one was listed in December of 2022. And this is an 1820, which could be a 1X or a large, just depending on the brand. And now this is cute. This is a Woman Within. This is cute. See that? So that's cute. I got to remember to put the tracking number. Okay, and then, because I get to talking and I forget. And then she also bought this Dress Barn top for $13.97. It's been listed since March, but I took $10. So I have been taking almost every single offer this summer that I get. If it's $10 or more, I've been taking. That's cute. I love that. To be honest with you, I've been taking almost every single offer, $10 or more. And if it's an extra small to a large, I've been taking as low as $7.99 because I need to make sales, and it's just how it is. Because I know summer's going to be slow. I know I'm going to have a summer slowdown, and I need all the sales I can get right now. And sales are pretty steady right now. They're not great, but they're not going to hit May. May was amazing, right? So I'm just going to keep doing it. I mean, I get my stuff for 25 cents to $1. And then I'm going to the honey hole tomorrow. And I already have I think I still have stuff in my trunk from last week. Like, I did nothing last week. And all I basically did was do inventory and put old stuff back up. But I'm going to go tomorrow and try to get at least 75 things. And then maybe in a couple of weeks, I might have some reseller boxes available for people. Oh, you know what? This has to go priority because I put it in a priority A. Crud. Okay, that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so this goes to Glenda. I didn't even think about that. That's okay. She spent a lot of money on shipping, so we're going to go ahead and do priority on this one. Darn it. Hopefully she doesn't live far away. It's 3 pounds. Yeah, it's kind of quite a bit. No, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and do this later because I don't want to pay $13. So we're going to scratch that for now. I would much rather pay like $9 or $8 for that one. Show is kind of, this is real life though. Okay, I listed this morning. I have 2 things that I sold today that were listed today. So let's take a look at this one. This was on Poshmark. Listed it today. And it sold for $15. And then they pay shipping on this. So I think I get 12 something for this. This is cute. Isn't that cute? Catherine's tie-dye. Paid $1 for it. And I think if I look over here, it'll tell me how much I make on it. My earnings were $9.98 and I paid $1, so $8.98. That's okay. I don't mind. I mean, it's a quick sale. It was a quick flip, and I'm not seeing. It is a pretty color. Yeah. I'm not seeing my label. Shadina. Never heard of that name before. Thank you, Shadina. And Shadina lives in Jasper, Tennessee. And that goes in a padded flat rate envelope. How are sales, guys? Are they like so amazing or in the toilet? You talking about a lag? My computer is just lagging. So I am drinking Bacardi White tonight only because it's all that we have, and I couldn't go anywhere to get anything. So, okay, now it's saying my Rolo can't print. I used to shake it when it did that, and then it would work. So what I find is I just have to pause for about 5 seconds, and then it prints. I don't know. So that one is shipped. So like when I had a fever on Friday, Jania said that, like, she goes, do you want me to make you some mashed potatoes? I said, no, I just want a popsicle, which we never have popsicles. She goes, do you want me to make you some soup? I said, no, I just want a popsicle. And I just kept, every time I said, no, I just want a popsicle. And so finally, I went back to bed like for the 20th time. And when I woke up, she had popsicles delivered to the house. She's like, here's your freaking popsicle. I've only had one of them, but that's true love, right? And then I came in late on the couch because I wanted to be closer to her. Well, this one couch we have, it's got all these cushions and like I can barely fit on it, right? Because it's just, there's very little space. And she said, I kept telling her, come over here and turn me over on the other side. And she goes, Beth, I can't turn you over. And then she said, and you just kept insisting, come over here and turn me over on the other side. And she said, Beth, you were just talking nuts. And so, okay, here's the other one that was listed today and sold today. It sold for $28.73, and it is a Lucky Brand extra large. Look at that. Only took less than a day to sell. Isn't that cute? The colors are beautiful in that. Yeah. So I'm excited about that one. And it just says K, the letter K. So, oh, Kathy, when you go over to the shipping label, it says Kathy. And Kathy lives in Santa Barbara, California. So while I was sleeping for 48 hours, Janya opened all of our Amazon packages that have been stacking up for like 2 weeks. It was like Christmas. Like I had forgotten all the things that we had ordered. Like we ordered pool floats and a ball to play within the pool, a chlorine holder, a new bathing suit for me. Like it was like Christmas when I woke up after 2 days. It was awesome. There's a whole bunch of stuff. All right, this is 9 ounces. I'm always afraid I'm going to make a mistake on here. It's probably better that I didn't do that bundle sale. She is a keeper. She does truly love me. Like, it's just the little things that she does that are just so incredible. Like, a lot of people would not do. Without question, she does. And I'm very, very blessed to have her. I really am. Because I've been in those kind of relationships that people are not helpful. Like my ex, he was wonderful. I can't complain about him at all. Like he was great dad, a great husband and everything. But I've been in relationships before where, it was just like, they're just like not going to lift a finger. When you're sick, it's like too bad, Okay. And she said I was white as a sheet. I was supposed to be working. I was on the clock. I came in here a couple of times to check emails and stuff, and I was so afraid I was going to make a mistake. And I read every email like 3 or 4 times before I sent it, making sure I wasn't making any errors, After about 3 o'clock, I was like, this is for the birds. I am not going to work anymore because I'm going to make a bad mistake. And, okay, this is another Poshmark sale, and I don't know how long it's been listed. Let's see. It sold for $16. My earnings were $12.80, which means I earned like $11.80. This is cute, and it's been listed since September. So I don't know. The Poshmark auctions have been going okay. Today I had a Poshmark auction on tunics, and I noticed that a lady that was in the auction kept leaving the auction and putting things in a bundle. And so I'm not sure what that was about, if she was going to like make me an offer on all these things, but then I went back to see if I could make an offer on the bundle, and she'd taken everything out. So I don't know what that's all about, but I have made quite a few sales after my auctions. Starting next week, I'm going to do all Catherine's auctions, all Lane Bryant, all Avenue, and see if that does anything different. The one thing I've changed though is I'm not starting everything out at a certain price. I'm doing a discount by percentage, and that way I can even auction things that are more expensive. because I was having to really be careful what I was choosing. When you're starting something out at $10 and you've got it listed for $50, you don't want it to auction off for $10, right? So I was having to be really careful, and now I don't have to do that. I just go down and I click everything, and I don't know if it results in more sales, but God help me, I need help on Poshmark. I'll do anything I can to get my Poshmark sales up. I have one lady who keeps coming to my auctions, and she keeps buying things for $10. I'm giving her everything for $10, but she's bought like almost like 12 or 13 items from me, and so I don't want to turn her down because she just keeps coming back and buying more things. And so, and she was originally attending my auctions when everything was $10, and so I guess she thinks I'm still doing it that way. I don't know, but I don't turn her down unless it had something really, really expensive in the bundle, and then I would just have to tell her no. In fact, one of the things that she had in one of her bundles had sold on eBay, and I had forgotten to take it off, and so I had to tell her, you know, I have to decline the bundle offer and all that. But all right, let's see. Not a bathing suit. Okay, this is pretty. It sold for $21.99. It's been listed since April of 2023, but this is really cute. And Maggie, I think you'll agree. As far as Chico's, this is a really pretty top, and it's a large, so I let it go for cheaper because I'm typically not picking up larges anymore. I would not pick that up today. So, but I think that's really, really pretty. And let's see who we have here. Hey, Mike, I was just thinking of you. Hey, Rita, I was wondering where you were, Mike. I didn't know if Scott was still on. I figured he was. Happy Father's Day. You know, I don't even remember if you are a father, but if not, you've probably influenced some people. What did y'all do today, Rita? We just went and had lunch and pigged out, and then we sat at the restaurant for the longest time. I couldn't believe my dad wanted to sit there that long and just talked, and, you know, I mean, I told Janie I'd be home at 3, and I didn't get home till 4 or 4:30. All right. 8. The dogs are wanting to come out through this door. They're confused. This person is named Sybil, and she lives in Portland. So thank you, Sybil. Just finished cooking and eating, and it looks like she had a relaxing day and hung out, relaxing day. Good job. Yeah, that. I'm sorry, Maggie. I'm trying to. Oh, you would have bought that. Yeah, you need to check out my store more often. I can't, like, I'm trying to show it and hide it and show it and hide it, and it's just, there's such a lag over here. I don't know what the issue is. I'm just glad it's not lagging for you guys, because I'm literally pixelating on my end. And I know when I play the cha-ching song, if somebody sells something, it will be all pixelated for me, because that's what always happens when I have this internet issue. I don't know what else to do. I mean, they came out last week and the router's fine. They replaced we were having trouble with our cable box. They gave us a new cable box. He checked the router. Router was good. But we weren't complaining about our internet, but he checked it anyway. And I don't know what's going on. We're expecting bad weather again this week, so y'all think of us. I'm planning to do a live haul Wednesday or Thursday. I'll probably show the machines that I got last week, and then maybe some of the honey hole haul. I don't know. I got to sell a men's shirt here, a chap's men's shirt, which surprised me because I haven't sold many men's chap shirts. And it sold for $22.24, and it was listed in April. So I probably had it listed for like $19.99 best offer. But anyway, this is a typical men's shirt that I sell. I just go down the aisle and I look for anything big and plaid. Plaid is my jam. Like, I know big men wear plaid shirts, so I don't even hardly ever look at the stripes unless I'm at Value Village, because they have them by size. And this guy's name is Dirk. That's a real strong name, Dirk. Derck. Never heard that before. So he lives in Talala, Oklahoma. Never been there that I know of. So not Maggie, Rita, tomorrow night, be there, be square. Maggie and I are doing a tag talk. So, even if you know everything there is to know about photography, come join us, hang out, talk to your friends, or watch on replay. Give us some love. So I am doing, Maggie, should I tell him what I'm doing? I'm so nervous. I don't know, Maggie, should I tell him what I'm going to do? I guess I should, because next month they're going to see it on my channel, right? Anybody want to guess what I'm going to do? Thank Maggie, and then you're off tomorrow. Awesome. Well, I'm going to be thrifting, and then I have to go to my office and get a deposit and take it to my boss's bank, so he thinks I've done something while he's over in Europe right now, and he probably thinks I haven't done anything. So I got to go do that, and then I may have to go to my bank. So I'll be gone most of the day. I've found out that I need to get to the thrift as early as possible before nap time, because if I get there at 10, nap time for kids is what? Between 11 and 1. And the kids in that store get so freaking cranky, and I just want to scream. I just want to scream at the moms and say, why are you bringing this kid in here during nap time? Like, why? But if I get there at 9-ish and get the heck out of there by 11:30 or noon, I'm good. They're usually pretty good. But to have them in the cart, because they're supposed to keep them in the cart, they don't want to be in that freaking cart. They hand them a tablet, right? Everything's all about the tablets. There's only so much they can do in this cart. They don't want to be there. It just irritates the heck out of me. Okay, this sold for $20.98. It's been listed since November. These are Talbot's chinos. Again, I would not pick them up today because I'm no longer selling 16s. But this is a real cute pair of cropped blue and white striped capris. They don't look blue, but if you get really close in, you can see they're real pale blue. There we go. And it's still they're very, very pale blue, but they're cute. But I would not pick up a 16 today. So, but they're out of here. Guys, if y'all wear a smaller size, hit me up. I will give you an amazing deal on a smaller size, because I'm trying to get them out of there. Unless it's something like fresh produce. Those I'm not discounting a lot. But I have a really cute fresh produce dress up there right now. I think it's a large. Maggie, do you wear fresh produce? I'll show it to you if you want to look at it, because I'm going to list it this week. I haven't photographed it yet. I'll have to turn my big butt camera off to get it, but it kind of looks faded, but it looks cute that way. It may supposed to be faded. I don't know. It's cute. If you want to see it, I'll hold it up. Big man in plaid. Yep, I see that being a winner. Big old farm boys love their flannel too. Yeah, flannel, it's hit and miss for the men. I don't find that many of the flannel. Excuse me, sorry. I've been putting in the dimensions. That's by 10 by 1 now, and so now I don't have, it's not really, by the time you fold these, that's not really what they are, but that's what I use in there, and then I don't have to fill it out every time. It's been wonderful. I've been adding my AI descriptions to all my listings, my old listings. I found several things when I was inventorying this week that are on Poshmark that I no longer have. When I'm inventorying items, I also check on, like if I put in the word floral 1 and 2 items pop up on Poshmark, I'm pretty sure I don't have one of them. And so I check, and then whatever one I don't have, I delete it. I'm trying to get rid of those Poshmark items that I no longer have, because back in the beginning, it was so hard to find your items. It just was. I couldn't find them, and there's no way of sorting them by brand, really. I mean, I guess you could, but it doesn't always work. And so here we go again with the pause. You want to see it? Okay, that's what I was hoping. Then I can just like, how do I do this? Stop the camera. Let me make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's fresh produce. Yeah, let's see if it's a large. Oh, you know, Maggie, it's an extra, extra large. It may be too big for you. It sure is cute, though. But it may be, and it has pocket. Does it have pockets? It should. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I may be getting this dress totally mixed up. No, it doesn't have pockets unless they're in the front. Well, I just thought it was cute. I mean, I got it. I didn't get it for you. I just got it because I just think it's adorable. But I don't know if you know, and sometimes it could have shrunk. But if you want measurements on it, hit me up. But the only thing is it does not have pockets. And like I said, it's faded look. I think it's supposed to look faded. I really think it's supposed to look faded. And the way the pattern is, it's just adorable. But okay, I gotta turn my camera off. Sorry. When I turn around, I don't want that on. I've listed a lot of really cool stuff lately that I wish I could have shown on a haul, but I haven't been able to get in here to do it. All right. Oh, next one. Gotta move it here, man. We're already at 8:43. Anybody make a sale yet? I'm on the fence with the AI description. Sometimes it oversells my items, makes it sound better than it is. That's true. Yeah, too big, I figured. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a large, because I will buy a large in fresh produce. I'll pretty much buy any size in fresh produce because it's that big of a seller. That and Land's End. Speaking of Land's End, this is a Land's End sale. But I think it's eBay. In the picture, it looks orange, but it's red. $24.98. It was listed in April, and I paid 50 cents for it. I guess closer up, it does look red. I paid 50 cents for this, so that's cute, huh? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's definitely red. Okay. In the faraway picture, it looked kind of orange. Can y'all do me a favor and hit the thumbs up for me? This goes to Kelly. And that thank you note didn't have thanks written on it, so we're going to move on to the next one. I thought I filled them all out before. That's what I do before the show, is I go in there and sit with Jania and I fill out my thank you notes before the show, and we talk about our day. And okay. North Adams, Maine. No, Massachusetts. Excuse me, Massachusetts. I do know my abbreviations. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, Mike, I understand what you're saying about the AI description, but I'm using it and I don't know. I really like it for Poshmark because Poshmark really pulls from your description box, and I never really had descriptions in my description box, and they only give you room for 3 keywords. So I think if it helps anything, it helps my Poshmark. But I need all the help I can get on Poshmark. I really do. Why is that not? Come on, Glenn, get a sale. Get a sale. Do we have any birthdays coming up this week? Carol, are you still here? Raise your hand, Carol, if you're still here. I didn't get it. I didn't see an answer. I'm scrolling way back up. I asked Carol a question a long time ago. Maybe she just came in to say hi and she had to leave. I want to give you credit if it was your idea. Oh, Liama Lovegrove, size large. Here's another one that I will always buy in a large. Probably not again in a medium, but this must be a Poshmark because I don't see it. Yeah, it's up for $25. I don't usually get $25 for a Liam Lovegrove. I don't know what they were thinking, but let's just take a look and see how long it was listed. It's really cute. It's got an umbrella on it. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this one. I love these Liam Lovegrove tops. They are so unique. And I understand you can get them at Kohl's New. If anybody knows, let me know. But this is just too adorable. I couldn't figure out what to put on it. I put blue watercolor patio umbrella wine. That was what I put in the title. Isn't that adorable? And it was listed recently, I think. Yeah, it was listed in May. So that's what I put, $25. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. My favorite one of hers is still the sea turtle. She has several sea turtle patterns that are just adorable. Something's going on with Poshmark now. I think I got an offer or something. It's lighting up. Weird. So Maggie, did you tell me I could announce it, Maggie, what I'm doing? I didn't see that. Should I announce what I'm doing so they won't be surprised next month? Because I'm a little bit nervous. I wish Rita would do it. Rita would be good at it. I'm excited to meet these new people, to be honest with you. Okay, I don't know if I printed that one, so because it's taking forever, I probably didn't. I have a tripod over in the corner of my office, Maggie, but I don't know if my phone will work on it. I don't know why I have a tripod. I don't know why I have a tripod. I obviously bought it for some reason. I'm hoping that it will hold my phone. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell it because she didn't say. Oh, she did say definitely tell. Okay, so y'all know on Maggie's channel, or maybe you don't. If you don't, you need to run over to Maggie's channel. Every month, Maggie does what they call Thrifted for Less. Isn't that what it's called? Thrifted for Less. Oh, God, what's the rest of it, Maggie? Thrifted for Less something challenge. There's a whole name for it. Oh, I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, write it in the chat for me, Maggie. I've been drinking rum and I'm nervous. Anyway, she does this challenge, right, where she gets an inspirational outfit from like a catalog, you know, something that costs some money, something that's retail. And she goes out or she looks in her inventory or in her closet and she finds some things to put together to kind of recreate an outfit that's inspired by this outfit. And then every month she does a video on it. She shows you the original outfit that she was inspired from, and then she shows you how she put this together. And Maggie is just so amazing at putting stuff together. I've always told Maggie I want to hire her as my dresser because she could help me so much, because I literally wear jeans and sweats. That's all I wear. I don't wear dresses. I don't wear skirts. I don't wear shorts. I have this pair of earrings, a big pair of hoops, and one necklace. And that's it for jewelry. I have my wedding rings, and my Mother's Day ring that I bought myself years ago. That's it. So I'm going to be a part of this challenge now. And every month I have to do a video, and I'm nervous. So I'm going to start out with a dress because I haven't worn a dress in probably 6 to 10 years. And so I really want, I'm going to start with long dresses, right? But I really want to start wearing dresses. And so that's my first one, is going to be a dress. So I'm nervous, but anyway, that's what I'm doing. She did thrifted look for less challenge. There we go. Thrifted look for less challenge. Hey, Marie. Marie wears leggings, t-shirts, and hoodies. See? But I want to get out of my comfort zone. And truthfully, when I wear something that's out of my comfort zone, Jania always says, that doesn't look like you. She always says, it's cute, but it doesn't look like you. It's not something you would wear. So she knows me really well, right? So when she sees me in a dress, she's going to go, that doesn't look like you. But I'm hoping she'll get used to it. Okay, this was listed in March. We got to keep moving. Alfred Dunner, beep, 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 beep. I need me to have me a little belt. Alfred Dunner belt. Extra large, sold for $25.94. This is cute. Love me some Alfred Dunner. Got an Alfred Dunner top up there that's adorable right now. This is cute. It's a little bit heavy knit for something that I would wear, but it's cute. It has sequins on it. So we're going to ship that one right now. Again, are there any birthdays this week? Let me know. And Bumcrack, you don't wear dresses? Welcome. You don't wear leggings or any women-y things. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, well, why don't we go ahead and do concerns in the community while I'm trying to print this label. All right, that gave me the time. I'm going to take a sip of Bacardi here. Marie, I'm going to talk about this with concerns in the community. So we always pray and give good thoughts to Pat D's, Cindy Y, Gina Key Lime Kisses, Adam's Exploits, and Jennifer Hayes. As you know, Jennifer lost her daughter last year. I'm going to just continue to keep Jennifer on the prayer list indefinitely, because there's nothing so awful as losing a child, and I want her to know that we haven't forgotten. So I'm just going to keep her on the list indefinitely. Marie, if you would do me a favor, or maybe you know, I need an update on Gina Key Lime Kisses. I've thought about messaging Noelle, but I know that Noelle's dealing with her own stuff right now. If you happen to know, if you can message me privately on Instagram and let me know an update, because I have not heard from her in a while. I am concerned, and usually I get a message back within 2 or 3 days from her. So just message me privately. You don't need to tell me here on public forum. I appreciate that. Anyway, anybody else we need to add to the concerns in the community, please let me know. I haven't heard from Adam, but where'd all the comments go? They're just like bouncing around here. Maybe they'll come back. There's just this lag, and I hate it. Everything went black. Uh-oh. Am I back? Hopefully I'm back. My internet is broken and won't be fixed for another 2 weeks. Trying to list on my phone, and I'm already running into problems. Oh, gosh. You sound like me when we had the tornado. Like, it was just, we were talking about the tornado today at lunch because my brother the tornado hit like a block from his house. I think I showed y'all pictures and a video. They had just built this house. They had just literally moved into this house when this happened. And so they weren't real familiar with the house yet. You know, they hadn't even made a plan or anything. I mean, we don't have tornadoes here. We have hurricanes. And so when they came on the air that they needed to find shelter, the first thing they did was they went into a closet. It was just him, his wife, and his daughter. And then it got worse and worse. And so his wife says, well, I think we need to go into the bathroom because the closet is on the outside wall. Hold on a second, guys. This is not printing. Oh, okay. And so then they're arguing about, well, you know, should we go in the bathroom? It's not enough room for 3 of us because it's just a little tiny guest bathroom, you know, powder room. And so they're arguing all this time. This tornado's coming, you know, and she's like, I felt like we were in a horror movie, you know, like we're sitting there arguing. And so they finally did run across the hallway to the bathroom that was more inside the house, you know. And it was just hysterical listening to it. I was really glad that they weren't hurt though, or their house, because they just built the house, and gosh, the devastation in their neighborhood was just unreal. There's Justin. I was going to ask Marie to tell you hello, Justin. Good to see you. I've been so busy, I have no idea, but thank you so much. And just message me. Like I said, I know that Noelle's dealing with her own shit over there, and I just don't want to put another thing in her box. But I figure when would be a good time to ask. I don't know who knows Selena Little Country Home. Her granddaughter passed away. There was an auction earlier today to raise money for the funeral. I am so sorry to hear that. I don't know who that is, but maybe others know who that is. Maggie, thank you so much for bringing that to our attention. There are, and I can't name names, but and I won't name names, but there are people who message me, and I'm thinking of one right now in particular, reseller who needs prayer. I mean, there's some real bad shit going on, but I can't name names. They don't want their name mentioned, but I will just tell you that there are people out there that we don't know what's going on in their life. And so just as a blanket, statement, affirmation, whatever, there are people out there dealing with a lot. But we're here for you. If you ever want me to announce it, I'll be glad to announce it. Okay, this is, I don't know about I like this or not. It's a Catherine's top. It was listed in May of last year, so for $22.26 because it's been listed so long. This is another knit. This was a crappy picture. Kind of put it on the mannequin funny. And Maggie and I are going to be talking about mannequins tomorrow a lot. Probably mannequin versus hanging versus flat lays. I obviously had this thing on crooked. But anyway, it's sold. But yeah, I would not wear that. It's just way too heavy for here. But it goes to Olivia, and I'm glad Olivia bought it, and I hope Olivia likes it. Now, I did have someone today want me to send them a refund for a dress that they like, but they said it was missing a belt, and that I didn't disclose that. And I don't see any belt loops in the belt. In the pictures. So she wants a refund, but I don't think she wants to send it back. And I was like, well, you got to send it back, before I will, but I'll be glad to give you a refund if you're not happy with it, but you got to send it back. I don't know where the belt loops are, so If there's not a belt, I always say, there's no belt. But try not to buy things without belts and sashes. But sometimes I miss them. But I'm better now. I mean, that probably was listed a year ago, 2 years ago. All right, this goes to Olivia. She lives in Mountain View, California. Again, California. Shout out to California, but it only costs $5.45 to ship, so that's good. Okay, we're at 9 o'clock. We're okay. Tonight I plan on relaxing. I'm not gonna do any work. I thought I might measure tonight, but I think I'm just gonna start off fresh on Wednesday. Just start completely over working, and I've done pretty well. I think what I'm gonna do, actually, if I can remember, is I'm gonna start logging my time because I really want to do that 3 hour a day thing again, plus my evening measuring, and see if I can remember to write my time down, and then kind of report back how I did, because I think in the summer I want to take it a little easy. Because I don't think the sales are going to be amazing. I mean, they're steady, but I don't see that they're going to be like blown out of the water if I put more effort. It doesn't seem like putting more effort into it really helps, I guess is what I'm saying. It's either good sales or it's not, So I'm not going to complain. Okay, here's something people probably never think I pick up, but it's sold for $22.89. It was listed in September. And here's another men's plaid shirt. This is king size. I mean, who would think that this would sell? But I sell king size a lot. And this one happened to be short sleeve, which I love because that's less buttons to button. But yeah, I mean, it was 3XLT, paid $1. So, yeah. I don't know. Some people like them. They know they fit them. They like that brand. I haven't gotten to my swimsuits yet. Real excited to get these swimsuits out. Eight ounces. I started watching Sleepless in Seattle last night, and I fell asleep like in the first 10 minutes. And I woke up like at, I don't know, midnight, and it was ending. I was like, well, I tried to stay awake. Marie, for you don't know Marie, but I was very ill on Friday. I was so sick. Oh my God. I haven't been that sick in a long time. And I'm hurting, I'm hurting from the being sick. I'm like real sore. And I was I had fever. I was delirious. I was running around griping at my wife and saying things I don't normally say to her. And bless her heart, she took it and didn't complain the next day. She says, you were just talking out of your head. You didn't know what you were saying, so I didn't take it personally. I was like, good. I don't even remember it. I'm trying to pull up Rita's comment. Prayers to everyone. Yeah, I know. Like I said, I wish I could. I mean, that's not the only person that's contacted me. But I appreciate them contacting me, but I also appreciate them telling me, because I say, can I say this publicly? And they usually say no, but. All right. Pair of jeans. I did sell a couple pair of jeans. This one sold for $27.70. It was listed last April. This brand is hit and miss for me. This is Anna. This was a really cute pair of jeans, size 20W, indigo blue. Very, very cute. But I'm hit and miss with Anna right now. I don't know. I mean, I'm still picking it up, but this goes to Melanie. Melanie spells her name with an E-Y, and she lives in Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Meloney. Okay, can spell that. Let's see if I can get this in a 13 by 10 by 1. See, these used to go in flat rate envelopes. Not anymore. Not anymore. And I don't even have to measure that because I put it at 2 pounds, so that was easy. How are sales, Marie and Justin? Are y'all doing like, are y'all doing eBay, or are y'all doing local sales, or what are y'all doing right now? I am too. Today's been the first day that I really felt myself. I debated about going today, but like I told my parents, I said I've been fever free for over 24 hours. I didn't sit very close to anybody. I didn't hug anybody, and Janya didn't get it. If anybody was going to get it, she would have gotten it, and so I just took a chance, and I feel like I'm over it. Other than just being super sore. Like every time I sneeze or cough, I was like, oh. So our grandchild is going to be born the week of Thanksgiving. I think they're going to be finding out on the next ultrasound the gender, and I'm very curious what they're going to have, because I've got 3 boys and 2 girls, and just very, very curious. Oh, this is heavy. This is a heavy dress. Oh gosh, I just clipped off of Marie's. Oh my God, the baby's gift is a nasty cold this week. My throat is on fire. Feel better soon. Rum always helps. Well, that's what I'm drinking. They do. And I'm not used to being around that. Like when I was a teacher, every time I would change schools, I would get sick the very first week, and because I'd be exposed to another set of germs. So, and I'm not used to that anymore, being around people like that. So anytime I'm around the grandkids, I always end up bringing something home. We were at a swap meet all week, and the weather is not cooperating at all this year. Oh, crud. So I didn't do very well. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. This person, Deborah, bought this torrid dress. It was listed in March. She spent $31.09. This dress is super heavy. It's a sweater dress. I'm going to see if I can get it in a 13 by 10, but I don't know. That's another thing. I have had 2 pretty mean comments about my packaging. Now this won't wrinkle, but this just made me think of it. That's cute though, huh? A 4X. That's why it's so freaking heavy. It's a lot of material. One said that the item arrived wrinkled. She liked the item, but it arrived super wrinkled. And she gave me a positive feedback, but she had to add that little snippet in there. So I think I told y'all that. I messaged her and I told her, hey, appreciate your feedback. And then I copied the description where it says item may arrive wrinkled because it will wrinkle in storage and shipment. And we assume, and I put in there, we assume that our buyers are going to wash their items before wearing, but we shouldn't assume it. I don't know. I wash everything I buy. But the other one, she opened her return for fit, and it was on a Chico shacket. And this thing has been in my inventory room for a long time. And she said it was in a pack, it was crammed into a small poly mailer, and it was so wrinkled, it was a mess. And I'm rethinking the way I'm packaging some of my items. I may switch to some of these larger. These are really for my sweaters and robes and things like that, you know, 2-piece sets. I got these from Megan Mooney's website, or from her LinkedIn, or whatever you call that thing, Linktree. But they're quite expensive, and so I only use them for sweat, you know, bulky things. But maybe that shacket should have been in one of those instead of maybe it was in a smaller bag like this. I don't know, but it's been listed a long time, so I've learned a lot since then. And that, you know, and I told her, I'm really sorry. I said, you know, this item has been listed in my store for a couple of years with 4,300 items, you know, and it's been moved around a lot. It's in a box with, you know, 20 other items, and I'm really sorry that I can't take it out, you know, unseal the package and fold it and you know, before I send it. I just can't, you know, and I hope you understand. But she was returning it for fit, but it just, you know, when you're not feeling well and you get something like that, you take it personally. And I probably should have not said anything, but I was in one of those states, you know, where I was just like, no, I'm not letting this go. I have to justify. And I have a friend who got a jacket or blazer one time, and she complained to me. She said, this seller sent it to me when it was all wrinkled. And I'm like, well, aren't you going to wash it first? And I mean, I don't know. Okay, bathing suit time. Yay. Because stuff don't show up from Amazon. Oh, I know. And like some of the stuff from Amazon shows up in those shrink wrap. I mean, I bought a bathing suit one year and it was completely flat in one of those vacuum sealed bags. And I'm like, what the heck is this? I open it up and it just kind of pops up, you know. No, nothing like that. Okay, let me see where this bathing suit is. This is a cute bathing suit. Okay, this is by La Cove. Now this is a 14. I would never buy it again. It was listed in September. This is when I was big on the bathing suits, but it sold for $26.64. It's cute, but like I said, it's not a size I will ever carry again. I had a $7.99 auto accept on this item because I was like, no more 14s. If they offer me $7.99, I'm taking it. But I got $26 out of it. So it's cute, huh? Skirted. We're going to talk about how I photograph bathing suits tomorrow night because every bathing suit is different. So, gosh, I'm so excited about our show tomorrow night, Maggie. It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to schedule this tag talk for like 3 weeks, I think, or more, right? It's going to be so great. This goes to Linda in Glendale, Arizona. So she's going to be swimming for a long time. And I've only had one bathing suit come back, and it was Miracle Suit, of all things. But I sold it right away when it came back. I just rewashed it, and it's Miracle Suit does not stay long in my store. So the only thing with Miracle Suit, I see a lot of them in my honey hole because they sell for like $50 or more. But the reason I don't pick many of them up is the stupid size tags they're so faded you can't even tell what size they are. And so I don't pick anything up where you can't tell what size they are, but they're usually plus sizes. And you can spot a Miracle Suit really easily because they're usually black or blue, and they're very basic and modest, and you know, they're very, and usually they're big boobed, and they're wonderful. They sell so well. But yeah, that person, it didn't fit them. But I don't worry about bathing suits being returned because I don't buy a bathing suit that has anything in the crotch, no type of spot, nothing. It has to be completely clean when I buy it. And then, so then when I wash it, it's completely clean. And so I just rewash it, and if it came back with a spot, then I'm not refunding them their money, their full amount. And I don't know, some people don't want to refund, they don't want to return bathing suits, but it just doesn't bother me. It's not like underwear. Like you can't sell used underwear. So I don't know. Do any of y'all not take returns on bathing suits? Like, it's just never, like I said, I've been selling them for quite a while and I haven't had any returns. Even when I was selling them years ago, I didn't have any returns. So, all right, this is Coral Bay. This is cute. It has seahorses on it. It sold for $24.82. It's been listed since November. I like Coral Bay. My mom wears Coral Bay a lot. But it was cute. I mean, it was kind of a blah color, but it was cute with the seahorse pattern on it. So, okay. This goes to Kathleen. And Kathleen lives in Leesburg, Georgia. Anybody else have anything else we want to talk about? I did get one really great thing at the flea market. I can't wait for y'all to see it. I think I did a short on it. I'm not sure. I think I did an Instagram post on it. Got a really good deal. The lady didn't know what she had, obviously. I didn't know what I had, really, because she only had 2 pieces sitting out. I thought I was getting 2 pieces for $20. I end up getting the whole thing plus the box and the instruction manual for $20. I was like, holy crap. Great comps on it. Can't wait to show y'all that. Got to get that listed this week. I haven't listed appliance parts in over a month. I kid you not. Haven't done it. I'm looking forward to it. I am too, Maggie. I miss you. I miss our shows. I learned so much from you. I think we should do a show where beforehand you go through my closet and you pick some stuff out. You remember how I used to do my try-on shows where I used to try on stuff and everybody picked me an outfit? You pick some stuff and put me together, and then I'll try them on air, and like I did on my other show, and you dress me because you are so talented in that, and I don't take chances. Like, I would never, ever mix patterns. Stripes and flowers, no. I would never, ever do that. I would, no. I would think people will look at me like I was crazy. But there are people that do that, and they look awesome. And you would do that. You would wear a floral top or in a striped overlay or vice versa. I mean, you would have no problem with that. And you would look great, My problem is I'm not sure where I'm going to get the jewelry from, because I don't typically go into regular thrift stores that would have jewelry. So that's kind of right now I'm a little bit concerned about. I'm a little bit concerned about that, where I'm going to get jewelry from, but we're going to see. Let's get a bathing suit. Okay, no, that's not a bathing suit. This was a bad buy. It was listed in February of 2022. I sold it for $20.98, $13.99 plus shipping. And it's an extra, extra large though, but I've never heard of this brand. Like, I don't think I would ever pick this up now, even though it's an extra, extra large. It's Rakuchi. If y'all ever heard of that brand, let's take a look at that. That's a sleeve. I mean, that's a cheap brand, right? I don't know why I picked that up. I mean, look at the tag. The tag looks awful. I don't know. That could have come in one of those reseller boxes that I got that was not too great. I can't imagine myself picking that up, but who knows, right? But somebody bought it, and they may get it and say, this is crappy. This person lives in Minnesota. My least favorite place. Rita knows Minnesota is not my favorite state. Although, shout out to Nikki. She's one good person that lives in Minnesota. I haven't seen Nikki in ages. Have you seen Nikki, Maggie, around in the chat? Because I haven't seen Nikki in a while. I miss Nikki so much. I miss the, remember the morning walks with Nikki? That's when I first got to know her, was when she did her walk with me videos. I loved that. I wish she would do that again. Those were so cool. That's when I got to know Nikki. And she's just never, well, I know she has that other channel that we can't mention, but that's just not the same as her, what was it called? Ditch It, or what was it called? List It or Ditch It, or Sell It or Dump It, or I don't remember what it was called. It had a name. Those were fun videos. I miss those days too. I get all my jewelry at estate sales. You know what? And garage sales. You know what, Maggie? Maybe I should get with Valerie because she's got a lot of jewelry. So, guys, if y'all have jewelry listed in your eBay store, yeah, I do too, Maggie. If y'all have jewelry, let's just put it this way. If y'all have jewelry listed in your eBay store, please know Poshmark. I'm not a Poshmark purchaser, even though I sell there. Please send me the link to your store, and I will look at, and I will keep it in my safe sellers. And when I get my outfits every month, I will look on your stores first. That's my preference, because the only time I ever go to a thrift store is like today when I go to my parents because it's out of town, and I always stop at Goodwill. And then they also have a Christian store, but they're not open on Sundays, so I couldn't go there today. I rarely go to Value Village unless it's half price day. And I just can't see myself going just for jewelry. It's just nothing that I plan on doing. Send them to me any way you want, Facebook, Instagram, and I will save you. And why is it not printing again? I mean, I'm almost done. It should be printing. I only have a few more. Did I not hit print? Oh, this has been one of those nights. I appreciate y'all sticking with me, even when nights like this are not. Yeah, it's still sitting there waiting. Shoot. It's just not doing anything. It's just sitting there, taking its time. You haven't seen her much. Just once or twice in the chat. I missed the morning show. Rita, do you have any jewelry in your store? Maggie, you have any jewelry in your store? I can't remember. I hated selling jewelry with my arthritis. Okay, what am I supposed to do to get this stupid thing to print? Why is this happening to me? Let's see. What's some of my tricks I can do? I'm trying to pull up the printer. This is so embarrassing. Guys, just take it from me. Don't get a Rolo wireless. I mean, it's just been a nightmare. And when I first got it and was having trouble, I called Rollo. I mean, they were wonderful. They answered my questions and everything. They got it going, and then it just never fixed it. It's, it's not going to do it. Okay, so I got to remember this lady, Deanna. Okay, I'm going to keep her. I got to remember Deanna. Okay, I'm going to go to my other sales and show you my other sales, and then I will deal with it. What I have to do is I have to unplug it and plug it back in. And when I plug it back in, it sparks. Okay, that's not good. And then I plug it back in and it waits a while and then it eventually prints. So I'm going to put Deanna to the side. Okay, so I'm going to just show you the rest of the things that sold because there's not that many left. So this one, Time and True swimsuit, sold for $15. It's very, very pretty. So my earnings were $12 on that one instead of $9.98. So that just means that they bought it outright. It wasn't like an offer. Because when I offered them some $15, they also get a discount on shipping. So I like this that they basically bought it at $15. So that's a really cute swimsuit, right? I like that. Okay, let me take that off so you don't see people's names. And then the other one I didn't show you was this Jansen swimsuit. It's a 20W. And it sold for $25, which is really good for me. That's the second $25 sale I've had on Poshmark today. One was at Leoma Lovegrove, right? And this is a black ruched one-piece swimsuit. Again, we're going to talk about this tomorrow night. My love-hate relationship with the hanger. Obviously, this kind of fell off and it's crooked. I'm very OCD, I guess, about see how I do my bra. I do the bra and then I do the crotch. And we'll talk about this more tomorrow night. Show the crotch is clean, Okay. And then the other one is this Lane Bryant overlay open duster, sold for $15. And again, I made $9.98. So that was me making them an offer, I guess. So I'm paying part of the shipping. And this is really pretty. But I remember this was kind of heavy. Like I don't think I've listed this one very long. No, it was listed in June. I really like it, but it's more casual. This is more like a t-shirt material up here. And when I first saw it, I thought, ooh, I like that. Maybe I'll get that. But again, it's too heavy for Texas. I would never wear it. I need something sheer and lightweight for Texas. And then let me pull up eBay and see if there was, I think I got all the eBay ones though. Except for those bundle sales that I've got to go back and figure out. I've got to pack that one a little bit cheaper. I've got 3 orders that I can ship out. Yeah, I got that. So I've got 3, not orders. I've got 3, what do you call them? Offers that I need to make. So when I make offers, I think I've shown y'all this before. On some of them, usually I will not allow a counter offer on. But in the summer, I'm allowing counter offers on every single thing because I need to make these freaking sales. I don't even care. It's like counter offer. If I don't like it, I'll decline it. I send my coupon. I send my little blurb telling them why they should buy from me, and they can counter offer. That's what I'm doing in the summer because in the summer I need sales. my numbers, I don't really feel comfortable sharing my numbers anymore because we talked about that, how I feel like when it's doing really great, I'm bragging, and when it's doing bad, I feel like I'm complaining. So I won't share the actual numbers, but it says I'm down 9.6% from the last 31 days. My 90-day total is $16,796. I don't mind sharing that number, I guess. And for this month, and it should be down because last month was my biggest month ever, I'm down 18.1% from last month, and I expected that. And this year, I am up 16.4%. Last year was a pretty bad year, so I'm really up 5% from the year before. This year, I have had 60 repeat buyers. 60. Okay. This year. Is that right? This year. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you that number. I mean, can y'all believe that? 60. That's a lot. Wow, I didn't realize that. And that took a lot of work on my part. That's something I have been striving for forever. Let me see what she says. I've done it, but it makes me nervous every time. Really? I get all my jewelry at estate sale. Oh, I got that already. I went way up, didn't I? You've never sold jewelry, Maggie? Okay, I have a lot of unlisted jewelry. I can send you pictures of what I got. Well, that's good, but Santa Berry, if you watch this later, where the heck is my moo-moo? Like, I have to have a moo-moo in September, and I have to have jewelry to go with it, and you need to send that moo-moo to me right now, sir. Okay? And I started on my Tin Man costume. I went into Home Depot, and I had to get rat poison, and I'm on the aisle, and I went to this lady who was at the end of the aisle that worked there, and I said, ma'am, her name was Deborah. I said, Deborah, where in this humongous, beautiful Home Depot of yours can I find a funnel? And she goes, well, what size funnel? I said, it needs to fit on top of my head because I'm the Tin Man. And she turned around and she goes, well, what about that one over there on the bottom shelf? And sure enough, on the same aisle as the rat poison, there were funnels. And I looked over there and it said $6.98. And I thought, I can afford $6.98. So I pick it up, have my rat poison in one hand. I got my funnel in another. I took a picture of it. It's on Instagram if you want to see it. So I'm walking towards the checkout. And you know how big Home Depot is. I look down, there's not a daggum price tag on there. So I walk all the way back to that aisle and I said, ma'am, there's no price tag. I look down, there's no more like them, but there's some little funnels, but no big ones. And she says, take a picture of the sign, $6.98. Tell her Deborah from Housewares said it's okay. So I get up to the front and I show the lady my picture and it says 3 funnels, 3 different size funnels for $6.98. I was supposed to get 3 funnels. I said, ma'am, I don't need 3 funnels. Obviously the packages are busted up because there's big funnels and little funnels. And I said, I just need a big funnel. And so she took $2 off the price and I got my funnel for $4.98. So anyway, I'm going to spray paint it gray and that's going to be my hat. I got to figure out how to attach it though. But, oh, yeah, wired. I know. And I even tried to hardwire it in and it won't work. It won't work. Tried it. I know. I can't believe it's 60. It just snuck up on me. I never would have thought it was 60. That number really surprises me. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to get off here because I got a lot of work to do. I've got to do these bundle sales. I've got to fix my Rolo. And I will see you, Maggie, and I will see you tomorrow night. Let me go ahead and put that back up there. If you can join us tomorrow night, please do. We'd love to have you. And again, if you can't watch, please watch on replay because we would appreciate a thumbs up and comments and all of that. And yeah, you got to get working on your costume. I know. All right. Yeah, that's sneaking up in it, September. Okay. All right. Well, y'all have a great night. Don't forget that we're all in this business boat together. So paddle on and may God keep you in his pocket. Bye.